I want to put in here a brief video because it's a brief assignment. Though seems a little complex, it's just not. Now, this assignment is in week 4 and of intro to grade. It says determine the horizontal and vertical distances for your first stake above toe. Now we just got through, or you just got through going through week 4 slope staking and talking about the importance of this constant vertical dimension of 4 and how to arrive at that. In other words, how do we get rid of this oddball stake here? This is not a multiple of 4. So remember that rule I said is to determine your first stake above toe, you take the highest multiple of 4 that can be subtracted from the total fill. The total fill is 23 4/10 feet. That's from here to here. So that's an oddball. Now, there's no way I can divide 4 into that and come up with 4s all the way. What I'm wanting is the height from this stake over to here, the height to be 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. That makes all of my stakes come out even except for the first stake above toe. It's going to be an oddball. Now, take the highest multiple of 4 that can be subtracted from 23.4, and that is 20. What does that leave? Well, 23.4 minus 20 leaves 3.4. Now, what is our ratio? If you go back to those circles that we showed you, then you will know in this case we have to take the ratio times the vertical. That will give us the horizontal. So what is 1.5 times 3.4? And I'm going to check that because it's been a while since I've put this together. He's searching for glasses. All right, right quick. I'm saying multiply the vertical times the ratio to get your horizontal. Vertical is 3.4. He turns on the computer, and the computer will turn on. It does. It's just hard to see. It's wearing out. Not the computer, the 3.4 times 1.5 equals 5.1. Hallelujah. So we know we'll set this first stake, 3.4 will be the vertical, and we'll go over a 5.1, and guess what? The rest of it's going to be. It's going to be 4-foot verticals, right? So what's the fill going to be right here? Okay, well, we just got rid of 3.4 of this total fill of 23.4, and we've come up 3.4, so that gets rid of it. So the fill from here up is going to be 20, because that's going to be 4 now. So the 3.4 is gone. The fill from here all the way to the top is 20. The fill from here all the way to the top is 16. The fill from here all the way to the top is 12. The fill from here all the way to the top is 8. And the fill from here all the way to the top is 4. So you see how we do that? Now, I've just basically given this away, but that's okay. Repetition strengthens and confirms. Now there's one more stake to deal with, one more situation to deal with, building a slope, and that's this number 2 here. So let's go back up here before we finish this off. and see what it said. Determine the horizontal and vertical distances for your first stake above toe. We did that. Horizontal 3.4, and we did it by taking the highest multiple of 4 and subtracting it from the total field, which is 23.4, and that leaves us 20. And another 4 foot would leave us 16. Another 4 foot would leave us 12. Another 4 foot leaves us 8. And another 4 foot leaves us 4. So that would be fill 4, fill 12, fill 16, etc., etc., etc. But this one, the total fill is 7.6. So let's not let this one fool us. And look here, the ratio is 2 to 1. So we take the highest multiple of 4, subtract it from 7.6, and the highest multiple of 4 that can be subtracted from 7.6 is 4, and that leaves a vertical of 3.6. At a 2 to 1 ratio, what would that be? Right here. What would this be right here? Fill what? 3. All right, now stay with me. 3.6 is done here. So it's 7 and 3.6, so that leaves 4 foot. So fill 4 foot goes right here. If I went too fast, let me go back again, slow it down. Just because this is a little bitty slope doesn't mean you got to change the rules. Highest multiple of 4 that can be subtracted from 7.6 is 3 points. It's 4. That leaves you 3.6 for a vertical. And you take that vertical, multiply it times 2. So 2 times 3.6 equals 7.2. That's what you're, in this case, 7.2 to this stake. But it's going to be 3.6 right here. If it's 7.2, I'm sorry, that's the horizontal distance. It's 3.6 vertical right here. Multiply that times 2, you get 7.2. And that leaves, if you take 3.6 from 7.6, it leaves what? Fill 4. That's it. That's all there is to that. And guess what? That's all there is to this video. Thanks for your attention. You got my number, you got my name. If you don't know where it is, it's on the home page, it's in the syllabus and all that. If you don't understand this, now is the time to get in touch with me. This is something you need and must understand to progress through this course. Let's see. Thanks again.